Cookie's kicking it. You already know I go by the name of DOV, DJ Chino in the house. All right, how y'all feeling tonight? Yeah. I'm tired, man. We had a long night last night. Just want to give a shout out to everybody involved. Creature Vision, you know what I mean? L Prime, King Bondo, Verdinho, Midnight UFO, TM Bits, if I pronounced that right. Spade the Shadow, JD Assassin, you already know. We got our judges. Rusty Juxx in the house. Imperative in the building. All right. Pretty Ugly. You know what time it is. All right. Big shout outs to Play the Record, helping sponsor 4 Sounds Media, Igami. You already know. Y'all ready to rock or what? What's good? Yeah. All right, Chino, let's go. Junior Paradise in the building. All right, we starting out with the interview, right? All right, we got exclusive interview with Juxx. I just got asked to host last second, so you know what I mean? I got my coffee, my twisted tea. I'm good to go. And we got the cameras on me. All right, hello. Good morning. We in Saga. Saga, make some fucking noise for yourselves. Yeah, big ups Complex Minds in the building. What up, what up? Correct me if I forget anyone. Governor in the building, you already know. Salute. My homegirl Pebs is in the building. Yes, yes. Gambit Ramsey's in the building. Oh, yeah. Blaze One in the building. Yes, yes. All right. All right, how we starting this out now? There's no face. No face. They want a cookie. 50 milligrams. Where my weed heads at? You guys don't need? Oh yeah, good drugs. You can have it. Why not? I'm gonna eat one too. I'm gonna talk a lot slower later. Big shout outs to the homegirl Ingrid. Honey, you baked. You know what time it is. All right, what are we saying now? We're gonna get started with the interview. Okay. I'm gonna start eating this cookie. Start feeling good. Miss my cat. He's at home waiting for me. I'm gonna sit down because my legs are sore. There we go. How we feeling tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of eyes on us today. Yes, yes, how you feeling? I feel like Mr. Rogers. Welcome to the neighborhood, boys. All right.
Bless up to everybody out there. It's the king of podcasts.
Yo, bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast, Down to Earth network. With me and my brother Rastafari Samurai. I'm eating a cookie. Caught me eating a cookie. We're here with a legendary artist. Much respect for coming to Canada once again. The one and only Rusty motherfucking Juxx.
Yeah, what's good? What's good? Thanks for having me,
man. Give him applause, man. You know, this is a real MC coming to Canada. One more.
Yeah.
All right, yo. He performed Friday and he performed Saturday, and he's here with all of us right now. It's a treat.
Yeah. And that's for sure, man. He's a legend of the Duck Down family, the Boot Click. You don't know. Anybody who has any questions for him, I could.
We got studio audience here, man.
The microphone.
This is revolutionary because we got a studio audience. I could ask him a couple questions if you guys want to, ask a couple questions too. Like, your experience so far from Friday till now, your journey, right? You've been here before, but like just coming here, like January, it's cold, A lot of people, you think they wouldn't come here, but you make the travel.
Yeah, man, it was freezing in New York, so it ain't nothing. I'm used to it.
You're used to it. So, what do you think about like today, for example, like this is part of hip hop culture, the beatsmith. They don't get the spotlight as much in these recent days because it's just the artist. But how important is a producer to an artist?
Man, I mean, that's the icing on the cake. That's the foundation, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? That's what you build off of. When I get a certain beat, man, that brings out the best in me. You know what I mean? So producer is very important, man.
So who's some of your favorite producers?
Yeah, I got a long list of my favorite producers, man. I'm gonna start at Primo. I go to Large Professor, Diamond D, Lord Finesse. Marco Polo. I heard somebody say Marco. Man, Kaio Itachi. My brother, man. It's a whole bunch of producers, man. I could go on and on.
What gives you inspiration to go on a beat? Like when you like, what really makes you really want to pick that beat? The thing to write something.
I mean, it's you know what the beat says. You know, the beat speaks to you, man. It tell you if it's a story, or if it's going to be a party joint or something. You know, talking about real life. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it talks to you, man.
How the beat talks to you. So your latest project, right? I think it was a collab project you had with a fellow boot camp member.
Yeah, with Rockin' This Monster.
Mm-hmm.
Word, my brother.
That one's still cooking. That's cooking hard right now.
Yeah, man. Crownsville. If you ain't got it, go get it. It's a must.
You think that right now, hip hop right now, what people have been searching for a good while is like going back actually to the I would say the basics, like lyrics, kind of. You get what I mean? It's not just all the shenanigans they're doing. Like you're gonna really look on an artist if you say you're hip hop, that you have lyrics. You're coming with something. You know what I mean? A storyline or something. It can't be a gimmick anymore.
Substance.
Yep. So what do you feel about that? Like with the Kendrick thing I told you about yesterday, like he's sparked that. Even though we're from Toronto and you know that whole controversy.
I don't never think lyricism ever left, man. It's just, you know, sometimes it's artists that's not so lyrical, they became, you know, they're in the forefront. But lyricism always been there because I've always been here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of other dope artists that I love, like Torre, the Sky Zoo, the Elzai. And you know, I could name a whole bunch of artists that's been putting it down for years, man, and they true to the art, man. So you just got to know what to listen to.
You know what? I got a good question for you. Is there someone who's considered new artist out there, what's known? Would you work with? Like, you get what I mean? Like, step out of your element a little bit if you had to do,
It's a bunch of them. I like La Russell from LA. The female artist Dolce.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
dope. She's really
big.
dope,
She's the
man.
next big thing.
It's a lot of dope female rappers right now.
Taking over. Yeah, for a while.
Man,
you have to admit that.
They get busy. Word. Yo. But for real, it's, the ladies is taking over, man. So, you know.
Why do you think that is right now? What do you think that is for a while?
I don't know, but I'm happy it's happening.
A lot of people don't want to answer that question.
I don't know why. I'm just, it's just what I see. So I got to big them up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So right now, like hip hop, like I said yesterday, over 50 years, like still a young genre, right?
Right.
And it's went out to other genres like drill music and trap and all these different subgenres right now. Do you feel that hip hop has a true identity right now? Like, are people still confused, like the younger generation, what hip hop is? Because what I noticed doing my content with this whole, fiasco with the Drake thing, people are confusing sales from hip hop, like billboards to hip hop, all these things, judging who's the top MC to corporations, and it's not really the hip hop community.
Right. I mean, I think it's always been like that. It's when artists like MC Hammer, and shout out to MC Hammer, I love Hammer, man. But when we were so used to the grimy hardcore hip hop that when something came out that was like happy and dance music and partying, people wasn't like, that ain't hip hop, and But it's I think it's different genres of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's this type of hip hop. It's this, the native tongue, or it's just hardcore. Like, I think the drill music is kind of like the hardcore shit that I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I came up on MOP and Onyx and Wu-Tang, and you know what I mean? It's a lot of street hip hop. Like, this is their generation. It's a whole new generation now. You know what I'm saying? So
is any one of them like
but I feel like as long as you pay respect to the pioneers, man, and at least if you getting into this, man, you should know about the roots. You know what I mean? Don't just jump in the game and be like,
big.
I ain't no rapper. I'm just talking, and I don't care about the, because this is where it started from. I always I always make a song or two every few years and big up the legends, man. You know, because I wouldn't be as dope as I am if I didn't, you know, have those teachers to teach me how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So as long as they pay homage, man.
That's good, man, and that's rare. I'm not gonna say that's a normal thing. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a long way to go for knowledge.
Right.
You get what I mean? So like other than yourself, who's an artist, what type of hip hop like latest album have you listened to? What's hip hop?
I've been listening to Muddy Waters too. To tell you the truth. I've been listening to that like over and over.
Yeah,
I'm on that bullshit. I started watching that video.
Yeah,
the joint he got with Faith Evans. The whole album is just crazy. I love how Redman put his albums together since the first one, since the What album. You know, with the skits and all the way through, man. I'll never put it on shuffle. I got to listen to it in the right order. Yeah, man. He Uncle Quilles, he plays so many people, man. You know, the fuck you radio. You know what I mean? Like it's always entertaining, man. And you know, it shows because I listen to it and I'll be like, damn, like, see, I could do that. Like, you know, he's always something refreshing with it too, man. So shout out to Redman.
So yo, which producers out there like you would like to work with, what you haven't worked with so far?
Well, all of the producers that he did the remix to a song called Get Off the Ground, named Sean P. But just I need a Rusty Juxx primo joint, you know what I mean? And and Large Professor. And you know what I mean? It's a lot of dope producers. Havoc, RZA.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dope producers out there, man. I love to work with, man.
I could see you. Have you done the Alchemist one?
Nah, nope.
I can hear you on that.
That would be ill too. Definitely. I could hear that.
So yo, like you being from New York and you know like the transformation from like 96, you know, like the South took over the spotlight from the West and the East, right?
Right.
And I'm seeing a West resurgence because of a situation that I know, I know of. Do you feel it's time for the East to do their thing? Like, you know, it's always doing their thing. I mean, like commercially, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I mean,
Joey Badass just put out something. That's all I'm saying.
I feel, because I live there. So I'm at all the spots in the hip hop spots all in New York, man. So I see all the dope artists doing their thing, man. So it's you know, I'm proud of whoever's doing their thing, man. Long as you're a great artist and you're doing your thing, I don't care where you're from, as long as you're representing the culture and inspiring the young and the old. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter to me.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. People criticize Beef a lot, right? But I see what the man from New York has done recently, and people are surprised. I feel this is good for the sport. He's just doing this to electrify.
Who are you talking about?
Joey Badass. But he hit.
I didn't even hear the joint yet. I gotta hear it.
He just hit Kendrick.
I gotta check it out, man. I gotta check it out. Yeah, I gotta check it out. I'm with all the smoke, man. I love the rap. I used to watch the Beef DVDs, but you know, nowadays I'm just glad that you know, if it stays in the music, man, let's keep it like that, man. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. It ain't, you know, especially. I just love the skills, man. If you win, you win. You lose, you lose. You can't beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as it don't finish your career, you'll be all right.
All right. I gotta ask you about battle rap. How you feel the state of battle raps now? I feel it's more like popular than ever. Like
yeah, man. I'm glad all of the battle rappers. That field is something different. You see, from what I do, you know what I mean? Like, cause it's something different when you got to write a verse, of 3 or 5 minute verse, and memorize that whole and have 3 rounds of that. You know what I mean? And they got to perform it a certain way. That's why you hear them when they get to a certain point and the crowd go cheer, and then they got to bring it back. So they could, you know, they got to go back a few lines. So they could,
maybe
I give all of them props, man, because that's a skill.
They write these verses for the battle rap.
Yeah,
I didn't know that shit. I'm going off the top of my head.
Of course they do. Yeah, man.
No, man.
That's a whole new skill, man. I give it up to all of them, man. Some dope battle rappers out there.
That's controversial. Man. That to me, if you're writing the thing, that's easy if it's not off the top of your head.
Because they came there to do that. You came there to destroy them, man. Everybody is not a dope freestyle off the head rapper. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
I love that too. When I hear Richie Rich was up on Sway and he went off the top, he killed it. Craig G, he does that all the time off the top. You know what I'm saying? But when we come in there, they come in there to get paid, rock the house, and get thousands of views on YouTube. They writing
They're
that.
writing that.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Lee,
I come to destroy you.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah. I was on 106 in Park for 2 weeks. The third week I lost, but I was killing them the first two. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I wrote that too. And that's what it was.
Man.
Word.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't know that's how battle rap is, because I'm seeing how these guys pause. They pause and say, "Man, if I could pause and think of all this stuff, this is like cheating."
Because they talk about anything. Like they first they will they you know they look at your whole history and they'll talk about, oh, you was a school bus driver, you did this, and you know what I mean. Your baby moms left you, took the kids, and they put all your business out there. Whatever they know about you, they'll put it into there and trying to finish you, man. So I love it. So they dig up the dirt and try to bury you.
So this is a great question. What do you feel the evolution of artists for today is? Because it's not just music you're gonna get by with nowadays. You got to treat yourself like basically you're a business. Right?
Yeah, you are.
So some people just think it's just the music, the studio, and that's it, right? The total package is you gotta like have promotion. Some people try to do everything for themselves. But to me, what me and my brother realized, you gotta be a team, right? You gotta have some type of team.
If you got a great team with you, man, you can't do nothing but win, man. You know what I'm saying? You get some like-minded people with you and that's ready to go to the full length. And you know what I mean? Just take the world on by storm.
Yeah. Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah.
Right. So any questions you guys want to ask Rusty, if you have them for him?
Check 1, check 2.
Hey Rusty.
What's going on?
My favorite Rusty Juxx song is Rear View, the joint you did with Marco. You guys ever gonna link up again?
Oh yeah. Me and Marco just got to get together and do it, man. You know, he's always knocking out albums, man. A few albums with he just put out with Master Ace and a bunch of, and I've been knocking out. I'm on my 27th album. Like we definitely gonna do it again, man, because The Execution is one of my favorite albums, and that album put me on the map. We went on tour with it. We actually did a tour with me, him, and Torre, because he did the Double Barrel album, so we called it the Double Execution Tour. We hit. I think, did we come to Canada? I forgot. But yeah, man, we definitely got to get back into it again, man, because Marco is one of the illest producers, man, and me and him, we got the illest chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right. And it's been about 14 years. Word, and that's since 2010. We'll put it together, man. Word.
Yo, we got a next one right here.
Yo,
yeah.
Peace and love,
Peace,
King.
Peace.
Respect. Yo, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. You know what I mean? What is it like working with Sean P? You know what I'm saying? Like, going into the booth after Sean P and the personality, the big personality, the dope bars, the spontaneity, the unpredictable nature. Like, what's it like working with a god? Yo, rest in peace.
Yo, Sean P was one of a kind, man. Like, he was one of the most smartest, wittiest, funniest, and serious rappers I ever met in my life. You know what I mean? And if he got love for you, man, he gonna go all the way for you. You know what I mean? So I love Sean Price, man, and working with him was like a dream come true, because I was a fan of Boot Camp before I met them, and so when I met them, I was always recording and doing my thing. But when I first started dealing with them, they was working on the Magnum Force. The Magnum Force album, Helter Skelter, second album. And so I was in the studio with artists that already put music out, and they was on the label, you know what I mean, signed to Priority. So I was watching them, how they created it. And then, going on tour with him and seeing how he dealt with promoters. He ain't take no shit off promoters. Like, you got to have everything right. He barking on you, you know what I'm saying? And, working with Sean was just like, it was crazy, man. He was my brother for real, man. And serious in the street, man. Like, he had this whole room cracking up, but if something was going on, everybody would be scared too at the same time. Like, yo, he's like, he was wild. Like, Sean was, this wasn't a persona. You know how these rappers got, they pretend to be who they, that's who he was in real life. You know what I mean? Even when he cracked jokes on me, I had to laugh because it was just hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, if he get in your car, you playing his music, he gonna sit in the front seat and you're gonna like it. You know what I mean? That's how it was. Like he like, yo, listen to this shit. He put it on and he bop into like he really, yo, man, Sean was one of a kind, man. One time, let me tell a quick story. One time we was somewhere, and we was in a cab going to the radio station to do an interview, and the guy was like, you know, the guy asking, he's like, yo, you know, y'all famous or something? What y'all do? And he told the guy we was backup singers for Mariah Carey. And the dude just believed it and shit. And we was sitting there like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he was just crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Then when we get to the studio, he told the people, they like, yo, so how did you meet Rusty? You know, he's a dope new artist you working with. He was like, yeah. And, you know, I always been skinny my whole life. So he was like, you know, Rusty was a heroin addict. I got him off the street. I told him put the needle down, and they was sitting there like, wow, like you're a great guy. You really, yo. Sean was fucking crazy, man. I loved it.
Yo, Sean lives on.
Word,
Yo,
Sean lives on.
Yo, we got one of the sponsors here, Complex Minds. Shout out to Complex Minds.
Salute, Rusty Juxx.
Word, thanks again for that joint, man.
Yo,
I appreciate it.
Yo, my pleasure. You said you've been doing this 27 albums already. Where do you find the motivation and the energy? Just keep going and go. Every time there's a new Rusty Juxx joint, new Rusty Juxx concert, new Rusty Juxx everywhere. How do you find that motivation? Where do you find it and that energy? And just keep going.
I'm just disciplined, man. Like disciplined like a motherfucker. Like gotta have that. With whatever you're doing in life, you know what I mean? And I love this shit. I truly love hip hop, man. I fell in love with hip hop around 4 or 5 years old from, you know, a tape that my uncle gave me off the songs that he just recorded off the radio. I was like, yo, I love this. And my uncle did a lot of time. He came home, started living with me. I was 12 years old, and he was a rapper. He went by the name of Rated R, and he had books of rhymes he never recorded. You know what I mean? I got all his rhymes in my head. And so my first rap name was Rated X, trying to be like my uncle. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, I knew this is what I wanted to do. So every job was temporary. You know what I mean? Everything I did, I was like, nah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this until that's what I've been doing. I raised my kids off of hip hop money. You know what I mean? I've been doing this. I don't remember the last time I worked. Like, this is my job. And I still got to feed my family. I got to pay bills. So the music got to keep coming. You know what I mean? I can't stop. This is what I do. So, you know what I mean? That's it. Word up.
Yeah, we got another question over here from Lutz.
What up, Rusty? What up?
What up? What are you? Oh,
right,
what up,
here.
Luke?
Yeah, what's poppin'? So what's your top 5 solo artists and your top 5 group artists? So your top 5 of solo and top 5 group.
I don't even have a top 5 solo, man, because there's so many dope artists that I love, man. I mean, I could give you by generations. Like my top 5 in the 80s, I would say Kane, G-Rap, Rakim, KRS, and who else, man? Grand Puba. A lot of people don't give Grand Puba his props, man, but Grand Puba. I've been rocking with Grand Puba before he was with Brand Nubian. When he was going by Grand Puba Maxwell, when he had that song Sexy and Cracked Out. You know what I mean? Like I'm old school, man. But my favorite groups, MOP, Gangstar, who else, man? Wu-Tang, definitely. I said MOP, right? I said MOP. Of course, all the boot camp, let's throw boot camp in there. How many is that? 4? 3? I'm gonna think of something later and be like, damn, I should have said their name. I just got a whole bunch of them, man. I got a whole bunch of favorite groups and artists, man. I'm just a hip hop fan for real. Word.
Yeah, we got another one here from Imperative, one of the judges.
Yeah.
So, Tribe Called Quest. Yeah.
So I'm on the judges with you, with Pretty Ugly back there.
Yeah.
You listed off your top producers. What are you looking from the producers today? What are you looking to hear?
What do you mean?
We got a battle from these producers. What are you looking for?
Oh, yo, I just want to hear what you got, man. If it's good, it's good. I don't have a preference, man. If it sound good, it sound good. I just want to see who, because I know y'all bringing it because y'all trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know, I just want to hear what you got, man. That's it.
All right, one more. Then you got a room full of hungry producers and rappers. Why don't you let them know your feature price?
My office hours are from 9 to 5. You can speak to me in the cut over here. You know what I mean? We'll work it out, man. I won't overprice.
Another one here from Gov.
Yo, Rusty, like I said, man, welcome around, welcome home. You know,
Salute,
we're having
man.
you around. I wanted to ask you more of a personal question, my brother. You know what I'm saying? How did you feel about having this experience and coming to Canada, especially in a moment like this, right, where you see people get it together to honor and support the work and the legacy and the history and everything you have accumulated through your hard work itself? How does that make you feel as a human being?
Yo, I truly, man, I live for moments like this, man. I really love this, man. Seriously. And you know what I mean, this is what I'm here for, man. I go all around the world for years. It's like I'm a star a lot of places, and then there's places where people don't know me. But I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want, some people stop me in New York all the time and like, yo. But when I'm out of town, it's like I get a different kind of love, man. Out of state, overseas, and you know what I mean? So moments like this I cherish, you know what I'm saying? Then I get back to my quiet life. Like where I'm living at, my building, nobody knows what I do for a living. They probably think I don't do nothing because they see me. I don't go nowhere. I walk my daughter to school every morning. I come back. I'm always home. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful, man. I love being here with everybody, man, and good vibes and you know what I mean, good people. This is what I came to do, man. Word. Yep, I answered it all.
All right, y'all. No more questions. So
yeah, let's get it.
When's the beat battle going on right now?